What is going on, my friends? Anatoly from Define Agile here, and I'm sipping my warm drink in this rainy day. Right now when I'm filming it's a Sunday, very chill, and I'm answering your questions. You can ask me questions in Quora, in Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, anywhere you want. I'll be happy to answer them or just email them to me. If I see questions repeating itself, I'll definitely record a video as I'm doing right now. Okay, Ben is asking, how many developers should you have on a team before using Agile? That's a great question. Many people ask me that, and yes, so if you read a Scrum guide, it says to use Scrum you need to be 3 to 9 people, which is totally fair. It's a lot of overhead with all the meetings that you might not need if you're less than 3 people, and it becomes very confusing to run those meetings where it's more than 9. And I've been there on both sides of this, and I see its inefficiencies. Scrum is just one of the implementations of Agile, as I keep on saying. You can use Agile if you're one person. As I mentioned in one of the videos before, I do Agile being one person on a project. I have a project called Jira Tutorials. Teach people how to use Jira. So what do? I have a board. I have a Jira board. I have tickets. I estimate my own tickets to understand how big are they and how long it will take me, how complex those are comparing to each other. I take those tickets and include them in iterations. I plan my iterations. I say, okay, I will create about 5 to 6 videos every 2 weeks. So this is how much I can take. Then I compare in the end. Did I complete them all? Why not? What was the problem? What could I do better? So I do sort of version of Scrum, but I'm the only one person. I base stuff on data, so I measure everything, and if I see something doesn't work, I just move on. In 2 weeks, I just decide to change the course and I move on. So I do use Agile as a one person. For sure, if you think that there's a benefit of Agile, try it. If you're the one developer on a team, try it, organize your work, create Confluence page, put all the documentation there, put all the process there. Agree how you work with yourself. Agree, plan your work, do retrospectives. Make it transparent, so when new people come on board, you already have a process. Try it. If it doesn't work, it takes too much time. Cut something that doesn't work, cut something that doesn't bring you value. Focus only on stuff that brings you value. Don't be religious about that. Just take stuff that works for you, try it. If it works, leave it. If it doesn't work, remove it. That's all I want to say. Try it and let me know how it goes. I look forward to hear from you, Ben. Okay, so the next question is a fun one. Oh wow, Alex. Alex is asking, what would an entire government run with Scrum look like? That's actually a great question, and yes, why is it a great question? Because I'm getting invitations to some apply to jobs that are related to government. And I know that a lot of departments of Government of Canada are moving to Agile. I recently got my security clearance so I can work with the government. And yeah, I know people who do work successfully with the government and move those big, waterfally, very traditional departments to Agile. However, how would the whole government look like when it's Agile? It's interesting. You definitely need to forecast ahead. You definitely need to have a vision how your big goals, which Agile doesn't say no. Agile just say implementation wise, think now, iterate, try it, and then see if it works or not. Of course, in governmental sense, you're making very big decisions that can affect lots of people. So what I would do is I would try small initiatives, try to do, as we call, feature flagging. Allow your legislation, try legislation in one state, in a small state, or in one city, see if it works. If it does work, move it to another city. Make sure you learn from what all the cities and departments and provinces are doing, and then from there, try to apply it to other places. And that's how you start. You always start small, you don't do big changes. And then from this smaller things, it's all bubbles up to federal government, and the federal government see what works or not, and then they make their decisions, and then they try their own things, but they try it with more sort of their decision should be much more educated. we are moving much faster rate than the government changes. So we need to have a different approaches to the government as well. So thus, the iterative nature of Agile, I think, would be very beneficial more and more in government. Hope that makes sense. If you disagree or if you think of any other ideas, let me know. This is something that I'm actually pondering a lot these days, and I'm talking to fellow Agile coaches about it, and yeah, this is something that I think is very fun. So if you have any ideas on that front, please let me know. If you like what you see and you want to learn more about Agile, subscribe to this channel, because this is what I do, and I do it pretty often these days. So please stay tuned, subscribe, and like this video, comment, ask me questions. I want to hear from you. Let's go for a coffee, let's talk about it. I met actually 3 people who like this channel this week, which was amazing. All of you guys are super cool, and yeah, I want to hear more from you guys and see how you're doing. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.